Yes.
Yes. All right. So I think we got that technical difficulty fixed. Now I gotta fix some of my chair.
Yes, it is.
That's a good question. What happens when we reach follow goal?
That was a good question.
ODM.
Oh, great and generous DM.
Did we figure something out that?
That is a surprise that has not been announced.
Give people summons.
We get to shave your beard off?
Hell fucking no! I will have a head for that! Hell no!
Sorry.
Do we get a magic item of our choice?
Oh,
No!
hey, Goop, boots.
I even know that's a bad
Boots.
idea.
Did Goop get the boots?
Alright,
Do we
so
get a magic item?
after.
That's even worse idea.
So here's the deal: what happens?
I can pray what we make.
You all give a list as early of what all you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
I have received said list.
Yep.
Goob one day walks up on the second day and says, "Here, finally found them," and hands you a pair of boots.
You've been wanting those for a while.
I've been wanting a
Do you know what these do?
needle or something.
Do you understand what these do?
A needle of mending.
Fast.
Yeah, he walks over and you're like, "Yeah, here you go." Got that
Put
deal.
some on immediately.
Mending. I have mending.
I love how I was the only one that got my magic item from Goop instantly.
Yep. It does.
Puts them on immediately.
Until now.
For you two to get a magic item.
Uh-huh.
I just had one for like,
I'm waiting on
Yeah,
it.
the-
To be fair,
like
mine's like a
what,
higher
7
variety.
or 6 sessions? Mine's
Mine-
rare.
Mine's are very rare.
Oh, yours is purple. That's why for yours.
Yeah.
What's the needle of mending, Gabe?
Boots and
What rarity
face.
is that?
Blue.
I
It's
think
rare?
for these for
It's
so
rare.
fucking long.
Needle of mending.
The dagger of denial is also rare.
Disguises itself
Mine's very rare.
as a sewing needle when you hold it. And
Oh, I don't love
as
it.
it use a bonus action.
Good God, I
to
love
speak
the
its command word, it transforms into a dagger. Will back into a gain a +1 to attack.
I think they will
Routines
too.
are made with this.
One's
dagger.
very rare, one's rare. So
Holding it, you can use an action to cast the mending cantrip on it. It requires a 2.
Basically, it's just free mending.
Yeah.
For those that can't get mending normally.
Yep. Or just didn't choose mending.
One more spell options, yeah.
No.
no, mine's better.
One of those two.
So, boots haste give you a haste spell,
Mm-hmm.
which, double, I mean,
So it's just double your speed speed.
the other one gives you an extra attack.
Okay. Yeah, haste is an extra attack.
I was rolling good.
The gift you gave me is better still.
I have no
They're nice,
attuned
but-
items.
There, I got to use better.
I have never attuned to an item.
What?
Artificer.
The Artificer
Mhm.
has never attuned to an item. I
Wow.
don't even have stuff.
I believe it.
Have stuff to attune. So it's just never had stuff to attune to. So
I remember getting shit between two.
yeah,
I have 2 magic items. Cloak protection and dagger denial.
Yeah, I got cloak too.
I got a needle that I can just be like fix my robots.
Well, we got everything we needed.
Basically, I was planning on playing this character as a hide behind my machine army and,
Now you're
and
in.
keep them alive.
Now you're a terrorist.
And
Yeah,
now I'm a terrorist.
it works.
But yeah, it was basically originally I was going to be in the back lines,
Did you not ask for any
keeping
other
my robots
items?
alive.
Not recently.
Oh, I'm just gonna say something.
Can I cast Sure Wounds on
Magic items, what is?
I don't know.
Oh, what's the one key? For rogues.
Skeleton key?
Yeah, I think it's the skeleton key. Let me double check.
If you're wanting anything. Because to be fair, honestly, I forgot for a long time that I had asked for it.
Oh, excuse me. Oh.
All right. So,
He infiltrator's key, which is a wondrous item, so not right now, obviously. It's legendary.
Eventually. That'd be cool.
so Zerlin brings you some things. Says, all right, for the purposes of your demolitions,
But it's normally they advantage in stealth,
Uh-huh. Nice.
and they get advantage on pistols.
It's even better.
It wasn't
That's cool.
a, not even a weapon.
What's one of those?
It's a legendary item.
Yeah.
Zerlin comes to you, says, for your mission, I want,
Have fun. You turn into a deck.
I have some supplies for you. This will be an official sanctioned mission by
So we get to do whatever we want.
the guild.
Invisibility, not pass without a trace.
I will need a few things done each time. Other than that, you have free range.
I get 4 spells per day.
Oh, that's really good.
4 free spells.
The bodies must be mostly intact.
Do you want the heads intact?
Yes.
That can be done.
Heads must be intact.
That can be done. I don't think we.
Like fully or the jaw?
Full head and torso.
I don't think the options that we came up with wouldn't.
I have preferred manner for you to display the bodies, though, if you don't mind, as a warning.
Oh, we can do that too.
Oh, they fine if they're crispy.
And crucified. Or
Crispy,
either or.
I figured you'd do crucified. Actually, it was your request you leave them crucified. Here's how I want you to display the bodies when you're done with them. Cross. He shows you, he draws out a cross. You want the body on and crucified.
Are we having to make the crosses? Like, are you supplying them in a bag? Like, what's going on here?
You will have crosses for each. You will have several crosses in a bag available to go. You will also. So. You can also put them on the side of a building if you want. You can burn down the building if you want. I don't really care. However you want to do that. However, we need documents. Any documents you find, you will need to make sure are preserved in an area where it will be easily found by officials who go in searching after you're done.
That's fine. Do you have transportation that will be reliable for getting the kids out?
Oh, yes.
Good.
I have arranged for a.
So I want to hit as many of these as fast as we can. This done.
I have arranged for a spelljammer to be transportation.
I'm not jumping out of one again, correct?
No, you'll be repelling.
That's better.
Any? Sure.
It's better than falling.
Climbing down a ladder effectively.
Okay, I can do that. Then doing that. I really never want to do that again. Honestly, if I didn't think Daedra was gonna fucking die, I don't think I would have done it in the first place. Take this done ahead. Fast and down.
This would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
The gnashing.
Both, or depending on how to be both or not.
This one doesn't water. It destroys a block. What destroys? If the DC is level 15,
Mm-hmm.
the jaws shoot through the lock under in the middle,
Oh. Okay.
and it has a percent chance to break if it's above 15.
Did you get to make the scrolls that I asked for?
The gnashing key sounds fun.
Yeah. And then
He hands you
fix it.
a handful of those scrolls as you requested.
Okay. Just the one or what?
Just the one,
Ooh, metal.
as there is a small list to start with of the known.
How many scrolls? Just so I know.
Just a
10 for now.
Shit,
Yeah, that
makes that noise.
It definitely would just go.
Is there like a headquarters or anything for this
No.
cult? We haven't figured that out yet.
Unknown at this time.
That's why we need the heads, don't we?
That's why they have to be intact.
Use a trident.
Zerlin shows you a device he has recently finished creating, or getting created.
Cool.
That's basically a
Pretty sure you can use any martial weapon.
I'm very interested in this device.
Yeah, martial and simple.
basically it'll take the information of the brain pre or post death and translate it into a book, including subconscious notes.
Unfortunately, false life and cure wounds are both
That's cool, though.
both cannot.
Oh, where is this thing?
Legendaries.
I want
Oh,
to
shit.
do
It's
it.
Davy Jones's key.
Okay.
False life is a.
Huh.
Oh.
Free magnetic
Ooh, that'd be nice.
That would be really nice.
Travel, yes. Is it tune or no tune?
Dwelling always includes a large library that magically includes copies of books, scrolls, maps, and more. Library does not count towards the total amount of space created by the spell. Its contents are strangely organized, seemingly changing every time the key is used. Creature can visit the library and attempt to uncover a piece of knowledge, such as ancient poetry, the history of the Brown Kingdom, the family lineage of the tyrannical king, geodetermined species needed. Locate the information. Local foreigners or residents will find a copy of my take research documents would be extremely difficult and not impossible. And the spelling is the key that cannot be used in this way again for 24 hours.
Wow.
It's very rare.
Oh, that's so cool.
Not too much.
That is, we need that. That is cool.
Ash is gonna walk up to Goo
Mm-hmm.
and go, if you have any magical keys of interesting or powerful nature, I would be very much appreciative of it.
We found a cool one.
I found a very cool magic key item.
Yeah.
It's called the Archivist's Key.
He would tell you not at this time,
Obviously.
but
One other question for Zerlin. You,
It lets you create a free
all the
magnetic
records from the Thornton Hall, you fixed? Is that right?
fixed as in
You can read them? And I'm guessing you read them?
I've been able to make copies of it somehow.
of all
Why?
documents.
I'm just... never mind.
What do you wanna know?
Not for now. I'm good. Don't worry about it.
I wanted to look for it.
What
I don't care.
did you want to know?
You said it now, you might as well. He's not going to stop bugging you about it until you say
I'm
something.
just curious. I mean, I'd maybe like to know what they even were. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think I didn't even think about it until this second.
And by they, you mean...
My bio parents, I guess. I mean, it doesn't even matter, so.
No. There is some knowledge to have in knowing your ancestry.
Yeah, I
Maybe a
guess.
powerful line of like monarchs or some shit.
That would be interesting. I have not come up with anything out of game, so I have no idea.
Uh-huh.
I don't know that shit.
That'd be gentle.
Yep.
Kind of that.
I don't know.
Technically, you were like 2.
Yeah.
You were not cognizant at 2.
Oh no, I was just left there.
Yeah.
Left. I don't know if there is records of that. I'd like to know maybe. I don't know if you have to go through them.
Zerlin would look at you.
But no, Daedra will enjoy it because it also lets us recover secrets.
Ooh,
Anything written.
that's cool.
Hmm?
Anything written?
Not anything written, but like. Including copies of scrolls, maps, and more.
It's also, if you want to come back, this is fine. Oh shit, why are you pulling out that again?
Basically, a piece of knowledge. Are they all going to just be the same layout?
No. I'm
Okay.
pulling up the layout they're going to be.
Last one just had.
Yeah, that was the one we just did.
Yeah.
Kate
It's
can
fine.
still see the screen.
Yeah.
I can still partly see the screen.
I don't know, I just thought it might be useful to know maybe.
It can be. You and Gabe.
What?
You and Gabe were the two viewers.
I don't know. Honestly, just trying to focus on this. I mean, we know where Daedra comes from, we know where you come from, I don't know.
I still can't stop laughing about top item.
Your characters.
Your character's father, adopted father.
Abacus.
Abacus?
Abacus.
It's Atticus.
Abacus.
Atticus Tuckett. Wait,
What?
Tuckett. Atticus Tuckett. That's not Azrael's last name.
I was about to say, what?
It's not Azrael's last name. Actually, she has Ilia's last name. What?
I don't know Ilia's last name either.
Because I never put it on there. Never talk about it. Never talk about it.
Technically, Ash's last name is Halsey.
But we never talked about my character's last name.
Or that's the infernal translation. I don't know the English translation.
All right.
Halsey's easier.
Yeah. Sounds
Mal
cool.
was here. Halsey.
Yeah. Wait, so now there's just a monster part, right? Yeah.
Monster.
Yeah. I mean, last name sounds cool.
The Valsey is just.
If he wants to use that.
I mean, most tieflings don't use last names anyway.
Yeah.
They just use their first names.
Oh, she's just never been asked about it, so she doesn't really care. Alright. I can never put her on there.
I'm feeling music. Am I tripping?
Does Daedra have a last name?
Oh yes, he does actually.
Yeah.
I think it's like Kinshaw.
Oh, side note, just while he's figuring shit out, how did you end up,
All
how
right.
did you end up talking?
Right, it's your juice finished.
Oh, good.
So, finally got that up. Alright.
Okay, let's.
So Zerlin tells you basically he's got a device that lets him get all the information from the brain, blah, blah, blah. Furthermore,
We're gonna move, Mom.
he shows you, after on the third day, the house that has been built
Oh, fuck.
on your property. Mind you,
Jesus, here,
Yeah. The beans. The voices.
You're just at
The
all
house?
today. Demons.
looks to be about 3 stories tall on the outside.
What?
That's a big ass building.
Damn.
3-story tall orphanage, my god.
Damn.
We're
With
probably bring back a fuck ton of kids.
the ability to,
House probably has
What?
probably has basement.
Oh, probably. Probably.
um,
And if it's actually the same size inside as it is outside.
No, these are elements probably not.
Yeah.
It also has a-
On the outside.
functional little
The entire house is lined with it.
think of it like a usable roof. The roof actually seems to have something on it like where you could actually spend your time up there.
Oh, a thinking roof.
Thinking roof, garden, something. You're not sure, well, you really can't tell.
Oh,
You
like a
see
New
the-
York building? Almost.
Yeah, it looks like you can use multiple uses, but a roof that you can definitely do something on. Has, you know, a fence around it to make sure no one goes
Stupid
jumping.
damn brick.
Did you make a Japanese high school?
No.
He fucking did. It's a Japanese high school.
No, because you can't go there in Japanese, actually. In the anime, they always do, but in reality, you can't.
Yeah, they always do go to this roof though. You made a Japanese high school. That's what you fucking did. But you made it a house.
I may have taken inspiration from anime and Japanese high schools.
Somebody watch a little bit too much anime?
I don't know, do you, Kate?
Yes, I do.
At least she admits it.
Yep.
I think you watch more than me anyway, so whatever.
Yeah, I do actually. I have
So-
subscriptions to Crunchyroll. Yes, I do.
Yeah, so do I, and yet still you watch more than me.
Yep, I have different days for different animes.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I'm like the only one here that doesn't watch anime.
Your choice. Nothing wrong with it.
Whenever I get in the mood for it, I do watch it, but not very often. Am I in the mood for it?
Which ones do you watch?
Whatever I feel like. Usually fantasies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isekai's favorite tops.
Yeah. Fantasy is
Yeah,
always fun.
Isekai all day.
Anyway.
Spider Soul and the Tomago. That's
Yes.
Oh, yeah, both of those are really good.
Mm.
I just rewatched The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime.
Ugh, so good.
All of it, and oh god, it was so good.
There's so many good isekais.
Yeah.
are. They really are.
And
Alright.
they, even though like same plot, they still all hit differently some of them.
Yeah,
The only ones you
they
gotta
do.
watch out for is the heavy harem ones, because they'll get a little, ooh,
Goblin Slayer was good too.
that is a good one.
Definitely for adults, but
Yeah, I need to catch up on
you know, cold open with those poor bastards.
that one. Yeah, that was bad. That was really bad.
I mean, it doesn't matter. This should be an 18+ stream. So if you're watching this and you're under 18, either don't, or if your parents let you, don't watch Goblin Slayer without parents' permission.
Yeah, no shit. That
Just
one
in
was
general.
And even if you are an adult,
Just know.
warning! Make sure you can handle the shit that comes in the first 10 fucking
It's
minutes.
bad.
It is
It
bad.
is really bad.
Like, it is graphic.
It's a great anime, but that is terrible.
It's the like, oh, it's a cold open and then it gets better.
Yeah.
Like, god
The thing
damn.
is, it's kind of a serious thing, though. Like,
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, it's very serious, yeah.
Goblins are dangerous.
They are making goblins out to be a terror.
Which is what they
And-
probably would be, unless it has, more sentience, like in
They
D&D.
do have sentience in that.
Well, no, the way a lot of people portray them,
Yeah.
that is the level of terror you would actually face from goblins.
Cute goblins, not,
Mm-hmm.
sexual predators.
Yes.
Yeah. But no, like the
And
way
like,
they're.
Like what? Aren't they all like 14? The first adventuring group? They're all pretty young, I know that.
Yeah, they're like, young.
They're basically minimal adults of their time era. So,
Sorry. Brain.
as soon as they were allowed to. Yeah. Anyway, so that's yeah. So
outside.
then takes you inside, and yes, even though the house is fucking goddamn massive on the outside,
It's bigger, yeah.
bigger on the inside.
Yeah.
Of course it is. We're all made of TARDIS, but bigger.
And there's plenty of things for the kids to have here, like toys and other stuff.
He also shows you that it has not one, but 5 basement levels.
Jesus.
Is there like a whole underground playground and shit in here? Swimming
Oh.
pool, the 9.
Pretty much.
Would Yale just make the best orphanage in the whole entire fucking world?
It's like a 5-star Hilton Honors Hotel, bro. It's
Damn.
not even like a goddamn orphanage.
The rooms are set up to hold 4 children per room.
That's a lot of kids.
However, if you needed to, you could put more bunks in. The rooms are big enough to where...
They wouldn't be the most comfortable thing, but
Yeah.
No. Even then, they are massive rooms for 4 kids.
In a pinch,
You
we
could
can get
put-
them adopted.
These are like dorm-style rooms where you could fit 20 per room.
To be fair, it's better
with
than
bunks.
where they copy at. Anyway, so no matter what, it's better.
yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they slept in the barn
Yeah.
at the last one.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
But you have space there where they've only got 4. So you've got a bunch of space. Mind you, there's probably like 300 rooms.
So 300 by
4, as it's currently set up, 20 max.
So 1,200.
Yeah, that's just current setup.
by max it's 20, so
Hold on.
6,000 children
Oh wait, hold on.
at max capacity.
And you would still be in fire
I was thinking
compliances.
4. Sorry.
How?
I was
Because
thinking 4
would
beds.
work.
Yeah. I was thinking 4
You
beds.
could put 20 per room.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
20 per
Max.
room, max.
But we
But
have
that's
it-
fire capacity. That's not what he set it up for.
But we have it set up before.
For 4 currently.
Yeah. Okay.
So you will not
Oh
have
my
to
God! How
worry.
many orphanages are we taking care of?
At least 20.
At
That's
least.
why he went overboard on
At
that.
least.
It's fine.
It's
It
because
should
of
be
that
more than
word.
we need.
At least.
In regards to anything else, that can wait until after.
Mm.
I don't want to deal with that right now, so. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, here's taken care of. And you got somebody to help take care of Lormir. Yes? And people will come spend time with her.
Allow me to introduce you to your staff.
Oh my god.
As he shows you,
Hard cut TF2 intro.
your maids, butlers, the whole shebang.
What would
Yeah,
that
we've
work
never
for?
hired anybody. Have we really?
No, we just had kobolds.
We
We still have like kobold pummel, like kobold ecosystem below our house.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it worked though.
Yeah, it still does.
It's just we're
I mean, we still have the psychotic ones manning the defenses.
true that.
We have whole ass kobold artillery teams.
Yep. That
Um,
is- Yep.
You also now have, in addition, certain rooms have been implemented for staff quarters and have been equipped on the external walls for defense
Oh,
with
we have sword grenades.
weaponry
I was
accessible.
going to be like, I wonder if we ended up
I hope this is all.
any-
I.e., there are certain items hidden that are full-on Gatling guns that can be pulled out at different angles of the estate.
You get too close to it.
David has had influence on this design.
Oh yeah, no, that makes total
Basically,
sense.
I was gonna be like, I wonder if we got any like.
I would like to imagine
people
there's
who
like
are,
little
helping.
cobalt tunnels, like little cobalt service tunnels throughout, so the kobolds can get from the underground up to the turrets faster.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
they're actually fully trained. By
Yes.
that one.
Zerlin, this is all precautionary, right? There's nothing saying it's gonna get this bad.
Correct.
Good.
I do not know how deep this goes fully. I am being better safe than sorry. You full on see him.
You know, we have 50 feet of chemical if we need it.
Okay. I think I work.
And a crowbar.
Okay.
Time to break some kneecaps.
Yeah.
Oh, and a hammer too.
Also,
That works though.
And a bell.
Why do you have a
I
bell?
don't know.
Okay.
You can surgically remove.
It's like one of those.
he
Yeah.
pulls out and springs in your security team.
Holy shit.
You've got a security.
They're all just the cold again.
No, the kobolds, but there's more.
It's the.
This is
lock
really
there, isn't it?
precautionary, right?
Right.
No.
I would fucking hope
I'm
so.
pretty
It's just
shit
more kobolds?
concerned.
I have recruited a couple other kobold warrens to come assist you with security forces.
How many kobolds are down in the caves?
The kobold warrens now host 300.
Seriously, this is precautionary, right?
God damn it.
I would fucking hope so.
This is starting to get a
Furthermore-
little concerning about how. You remember when the mob attacked us? It
Alright.
was nowhere near this.
Alright.
No, you had guild
Not even-
members.
We
Not
did
even
have
gonna
actual
worry
guild
about-
members
I
there.
mean,
Not
we
Hey.
did,
worried
but
about
still.
the
Yeah, we
300
were in the
kobolds.
fucking forests.
But
She was like probably like
how many
Vietnam.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but
maids
this
and
is
butlers do we have?
insane. Absolute fucking insanity.
We've gotten tables 3 times.
25 maids.
Just seeing.
25 butlers.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
3 tails in a row. That's
I
insane.
mean, yeah, service staff, great.
And you have
How
the
many again? Of maids?
You know, this
25
is
of each.
a little vacation.
25 maids, 25 butlers.
Nobody just fucking made for a while.
Total of 50, split evenly
We still have to
between
live here.
butlers and maids.
I know, but we go on a trip.
Now the kobolds.
All 3 of us.
300.
It's not the 4. We're
Just
in
easy
Negro.
50-50 at this point. So Juju doesn't have to fucking math it.
Nah.
150 male, 150 female.
Actually,
Is it an
it's
additional?
additional 300, 200 females, and 100 males.
Okay. So we found the harem warrens.
Yes.
200 females, 100 males.
Yes.
In addition.
In addition.
Cool.
To the 70 you already had.
So we have like a whole 750 kobolds.
Furthermore,
350.
370.
The math is hard.
Anyway, ignoring the one who
Numbers are
can't
hard.
do
I'm
math.
dyslexic, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. That or I'm just stupid. One of the two.
Anyway, moving on from that,
Probably just like.
you have a total of 20 therapists ready to go.
You might want to.
He's just like,
Honestly, you might want to talk to this person.
20?
you might want to.
Even split men and women.
Level of bullshit too.
And then you have the actual
No, I really don't.
head of the orphanage that you have hired.
What in the hell?
So we have 31 therapists.
Yep.
Huh?
Because the head was supposed to be also a therapist.
Mm-hmm.
30?
No. 30 therapists that are just therapists. And then the head, which is also a licensed therapist for different reasons, but that is part of
Do we
the.
recognize this person at all?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Zerlin, however, swears for each one of them's security safety, personally.
Okay.
He's done the thorough background check. Individually on each one of them.
You know, I really hope that this doesn't go to waste from background checks.
I don't think it really matters this time. What comes up?
I haven't been convicted, so I should
I
be
think the
fine.
guild would take care of that, honestly.
That is
This point.
probably true.
And also, I don't think the city really
Pretty
needs
sure I
to
haven't
know.
been convicted.
That is true. We did solve the mob problem.
I don't think they
Zerlin
really
looks at you and says, "Do you want what the city's going to find on you? Because I can give you that file right now.
Yeah.
Or do you want what is actually on you that I found?"
I'm aware of what I've done.
I would like to read that. Like, just his. I would like to. Nope. It's
He hands it to Ash.
Alex!
He instantly hands it to Ash.
Come on, let me read it.
There.
That's what I found on you. Does that seem about accurate? As it's literally everything.
It's been stressful.
Including things you did that you were when you were a kid that you forgot about.
Bad.
It's a lot. Mind you, the folder's like this thick.
I don't read that.
Now, the official city one?
It's probably like,
Yeah.
you know, goes from like small model to
No. From badass encyclopedia to
encyclopedia's like that. His is like barely smaller.
I can't even.
Okay,
drink
encyclopedia
now.
level
This is
still.
something to read.
Oh no, we're
Oh no. Ow.
my wing.
Oh,
Speaking is hard.
Yeah.
Words are hard.
I'm having issues
You are today, apparently.
recently. Not even today, within like the last 5 minutes.
I mean, I know a lot of what guns, so I mean,
Looks at the like thick ass file. Looks back at you. No, the fuck you do
well,
not.
what you've done in Waga, how about that?
No, the fuck you have not.
I want to read it.
You will read it eventually, just not right now.
Now, Zerlin shows you the one that he's expecting to find. And it's basically clear. Like, they got nothing on you.
I mean, he wasn't incarcerated.
Read about every bounty I
Recently.
collected.
He hasn't been incarcerated recently.
Recently.
A teenager was the last time he got incarcerated, which was like,
And even then, it wasn't under your actual name, so.
I mean, are you interested in how many people I've killed?
Zerlin writes down a number, shows it to you. It's the number you've actually killed, and you're like, yep, that's accurate.
alright.
maybe at some later point.
Oh, did you want the indirect deaths as well? Zerlin asked you.
Correct deaths as well. Like half of the damn
I
town.
don't have a number of that though.
Half the damn town.
That's why I didn't originally give it to you. But do you want that? Because I gave that to you.
That would include all of the mob members that attacked the house.
Point.
Because those were unintended deaths for her.
Well, don't you have a list of the bounties I collected and who they were on?
Yes.
Oh, that, no.
We'll read it later. But right now we gotta go burn down orphanages.
It's been a
So,
stressful couple days, and I can't drink, so I'm bored, okay? And stressed. So, you
Looks
know,
at it. Half of it's petty theft.
that still sounds like something at least to read.
Actually, maybe about a quarter. I don't know.
What else is in there?
Crime.
Yeah, what crimes?
A lot of crimes.
What kind of crimes?
all kinds of crimes.
Various, including war crimes.
Alright.
Should I read it now?
You look at Dangerous Portfolio, it's like... And it's all within like the past month.
You sure it sounds like fun?
We'll read it when we get onto the boat.
Okay.
Or at least stop.
No, it's probably better.
At this point, you've met the head master of the orphanage. Her name is Sandra.
Fuck.
Dragomeyer.
Huh?
Sandra Dragomeyer. That's her name.
You like stumbled over your own words there. What?
Sandra Dragomeyer. That is her name.
Okay. I feel like that's a name we're supposed to recognize.
No.
I'm wondering if she's a dragon.
Probably.
No.
Damn.
What species?
Yeah.
Dragonborn.
Oh, that makes
That
sense.
makes sense then.
We don't know when we'll be back or how many kids we're going to send here. You can handle it, correct?
Oh, but of course. It will not be a problem, I assure you.
Why is she Scottish?
Is she trying to sound like Mrs. Doubtfire?
You know, it wasn't supposed to be before, but it is now. It's gonna be now.
Honestly, that's kind of how it came off.
Like Scottish?
Like British, Scottish, yeah.
She sounded more Scottish to me.
Well, I mean, Mrs. Doubtfire kind of speaks, I suppose, so.
English. Heavily English,
Yeah.
we'll say that.
Yeah.
Help is on the way, dear. Help is on the way.
That kind of works, though, but,
No, I got another reason to watch that again. God damn it.
Take care of the kids that are here, and if you can find them a good place in the meantime, that'd be great.
I will see how much of that I can get done, and
Also, if you find any urchins on the street that are in need of a home, please try and provide it to them.
yeah.
will do. And I'm aware you've sent word out
At some point, we should go back to your hometown.
to limit the cult's availability of targets.
We'll find the homes, probably.
The homes is the songs.
Yeah. Even better than what we got.
What do you think I'm trying to do here?
I know, but we can do that there too. If you want. But no, Asher was quite interested to find out what things Ash has done that she doesn't know about.
Think like every possible crime.
Yep.
Pretty much, except for like the weird sexual ones.
Yeah. What I kind of figured.
What?
She just wants to know more about Ash. That's about it.
Oh, one of those things.
She just wants to know more about Ash.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Okay.
Are we ready to leave then?
I am. Dedro, you have bombs ready? Want bomb making supplies? Yeah. Are you ready to go?
Did you say buy a flower first? Oh, come on, Gabriel. We're just joking.
Pulls out magnum opus.
Marmir should be good.
Hopefully.
I left plenty of food.
She's not a dog.
No, I need dishes that are supposed to be good, you know. I just left her.
Don't worry,
Okay.
I'll make sure Laura Mira's well taken care
I
of.
know she's not a dog.
The way you said it sounded like you were leaving food for a pet.
It's not how I intended it to be, okay?
Just
Laura Mira walks up and says, I know, dear. I know, babe, too. Come here. I appreciate you doing that for me.
Mm-hmm. Just gets done.
And as you notice, you have the entire butler maid staff as well that's basically going to help take care of her.
You know, but I need the food, so that's the point.
And that's why it's going to be my favorite food that I'll eat while you're gone.
Yep.
And you, babe one, take care. Knock him dead.
I wouldn't intend.
And don't die yourself, or I'm gonna kill you. You have a child to raise now. Daddy. He just walks off.
Ash's tail slapped around the ass.
More
Hey,
daddy.
what, you fucking die?
Joking. I'm so joking. I just saw an opportunity just to torture Ash just a little bit more. Sorry.
Ash, I'm not trying to torture Ash. I'm trying to torture Isaac.
Oh, you torturing Ash, so.
And Gabe is a result.
You're basically torturing Gabe.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
We're at silent level.
It's partially you guys. I'm also playing my
He's all like, fuck you, I'm tired of you fucking with me, guys. Your horny fucks are gonna be ignored.
Yes.
I don't care what treatment is supposed to be focused on y'all. Fuck your horniness. I reject it. God damn it.
I'm dealing with annoying enemies.
Anyway, so.
Defensive wall.
You see a.
Conveyor belts.
Oh, yes, the
Like it's the
wall.
units that are coming. Not these guys.
Yeah.
They're going after my other lines. Oh wait, no. God damn it. Oh no, they're going after the core, just along lines that I haven't fully defended yet.
If you focus on D&D and less on mind history.
Yeah.
So. Zerlin says, oh, here comes your ride. I have one last thing to give you. Hands you all a pouch of vials
Christ.
that he tells you, this will make sure anyone you want to make really miserable will suffer well.
What did we get?
Okay.
It's from Blue Scorpion.
Oh, it's Wonderland. Oh
No.
Oh no, even worse.
This is not, this is not the normal one that he plays with. This is a very special one. This is designed to not kill, but cause massive pain
It's got
and hallucinogens.
he's got something that turns water into
This
capsaicin.
will. This is what you give to someone while you leave them hanging, nailed to the side of the crosses.
Does it turn water into capsaicin?
No, but it is definitely going to be very painful. It's basically a neurotoxin hallucinogenic combination. It does include Wonderland. They will be shooting everywhere. They will be puking everywhere. They will be peeing everywhere. And it will hurt like hell. And they will be hallucinating terrifying things. This is designed to break the body and mind.
No. How many
Hear me
doses?
out. We hang one of them upside down on a cross.
Ooh, yes, so it runs down.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I mean like upside down crucifix.
Yeah.
Like how they did with St. Peter.
Yeah. Well, then they're puking and shitting. It's all running down to at the same time. Yep. So it gets worse. How many doses?
You need the stuff that isn't projectile in the air.
It gives you about 50.
Holy shit. Hey, Daedro.
I'm definitely
I think we know what to add to the magnum
I'm gonna
opus.
take one of those.
He gives you one specifically, Daniel, and says, add this to your magnum opus.
Cool. What's that in the
I
bag?
get to the
Note, that won't really do much at the point where you've added your magnum opus already.
Okay, he's still gonna add it because it's fucking Daedro.
I'm going to hop into the cart and start identifying.
It's boat. It's a boat. Are you trying to identify Blue Scorpion's special compound?
Yes.
That's amazing.
See
You
what-
fail to do so.
Whoa.
The vials are enchanted. Automatic counterspell.
So you didn't take it
You
as
just
a
got told, no,
Yeah.
fuck you.
You know what? Poison into the magnum opus. I cast identify with magnum opus. All the chemical, all everything that's now in the magnum opus is added to the current list.
Doesn't have any changes whenever you last looked at it. For some reason.
Well, it technically does because I haven't identified it in a while. But
From what you would have already added, you would know would be in it compound-wise. Nothing has changed prior to this exact moment.
I mean, I would imagine since it's like a vial, it's such a small amount that it's probably not going to show up very easily. Since percentage-wise, it's
More
such a
like
small percentage.
there's something actually stopping it from being identified even outside of the vial.
He just doesn't want you to get funny blue scorpion juice.
Zerlin looks at you with a smirk.
I wanna add
Believe
more
me,
stuff to it.
we've taken special caution to make sure no one can get a copy of that.
After fucking basically counterspelling his ass twice.
No. There is a special compound that does not come up and identify. And it was designed to mess with it once they take it out of the file. Or show them an alternate list that is incorrect. You'll never be able to identify your magnum opus again, by the way.
Well, you can at least keep track of what but then
I guess I
other
have to
than
correct.
mystery compound. Well, he can, I would imagine. But it would just show up as the same shit constantly.
Zerlin will tell you if he does it again, it might even show something that he doesn't have in it. That's not in there.
Again.
But yeah, just so you're aware. Anyway, so you see a spelljammer. Not the normal one you're used to seeing with the galleons, but it looks very weird for this design.
Oh, to God, not.
You're gonna get fucking PTSD from it.
What?
If it's a dragonfly.
Nope.
What does it look like?
It looks like a long, almost like a long skull with tentacles pulling it forward.
It's an armlet. Okay. For us out of game, you could have just told us it was a fucking nautilus.
Yeah.
Or describe it.
Why did we get the tentacle ship?
Why did we get this one?
I don't fucking know.
Simple.
Is there one trying to make a fucking joke?
Mind flayers do weird things all the time. This is gonna send all the authorities' heads a spinning if they try and track you down.
Okay.
Is it?
We use a pirate ship for that too, you know. Those are driven by beholders.
Yeah, I know.
Is it?
But the knowledge is more well known.
The pirate is a big ass rock, so either they're gonna think weird ass earth elementals or beholders if they actually know what it is.
They probably think more like a floating island, a
Yeah.
small floating island that's been Russia.
So if anything, that's more of a incognito.
No, this is even weirder because now they're thinking mind flayers, which sends them down a whole nother their path where they're going to fail.
That is true.
Especially when there's no evidence of mind flayers actually doing the mind flayer things. It just gets real weird. Unless you leave behind something, like the hallucinogenic thing.
I know what we're doing.
Where you've basically broken their minds. Oh, Zerlin says, I almost forgot. Tosses you another pouch. Careful with those. True serums. Also, courtesy of
Ash
the
just
scorpion.
goes straight over to nature.
Oh, I was gonna say, okay.
I guess identify all these truths you.
Ash is like, nope. Goes on. Shoot that all the time. He doesn't want to get any on him and accidentally spill out.
You'll learn
that he doesn't
the
want other people to know.
recipe to make them. You keep going about all that.
Anyway.
Counterspelling doesn't. Is counterspelling identify burn spell slot?
I don't know if it's a bird spell slot at all.
I was also assuming you would ritually do it, so if you're able to,
Yeah.
you're able to ritually.
Every Azrael use it on?
No,
Oh, okay.
just in general.
Okay.
So
Anyway.
now, at this moment, you see a tentacle land on the ground for you to step on.
I seriously think someone's fucking with us because even if he says it's covert, I feel
I
like he's
mean,
fucking with
it's
us.
probably covert, but it's still disgusting.
Very much so.
Daedra, don't lick it.
Please do not
I
know.
wasn't planning on it.
Don't steal part of it, slime, and put it in the magnum opus either.
Why did you tell him that?
I'm gonna do it now.
I
He's
said,
a child. You can't tell him that.
Ash
shit.
just picks him up by the scruff.
I'll just go.
Vortex work.
You have vortex work now?
I've had vortex
You've
work.
never fucking used
Yes,
it.
I have.
Yes, he has.
I used it to get away from Atticus.
Oh yeah,
Atticus.
Atticus.
At least you changed from doing that.
Yeah, because I don't think Ash wants to fucking die.
Yeah, that's that point.
Ash has good reasons to do it.
Actually, when we were wrong.
If Atticus attempts to, I'll probably have enough time to
Atticus is far scarier than you can imagine.
Magnum opus, though.
magnum opus.
I don't know what Gen 2 made him as.
That is true.
I don't know. I did make a stat block.
He probably just. Mind you, the pickle jar is glowing green.
It is, the pickle jar is glowing.
Later, why the fuck is that thing flying?
It's been glowing.
It's been glowing? Okay,
Yeah.
fine. I didn't know
It's
it
been
left
glowing
went
for a while.
to.
I think that happened when we added the library.
To be fair, I don't think I've seen it in a while.
Yeah, it's been glowing for a while.
It was. I think we said it started glowing after we added the library.
Oh, really? Okay. Then maybe it's just been so long I forgot.
Yeah. It's not like bright. It's like maybe 5 foot of dim light, but if that,
It's just like faint.
very faint glow, like glow in the dark
Yeah.
glow, where it doesn't like actively look like, oh, that looks like a nuclear reactor. It looks more like, why does it have radium in it?
Now,
Because originally glow-in-the-dark paint did have radium. I mean, a lot of glow-in-the-dark things had radium
Yes.
because it glowed.
And people like glow.
I mean, fucking Christ. There was I forget what it's called, but it was like a credit card size one of these with a sheet that's been radium on it, which you put on your junk when you're sleeping, and it was just, helps prevent them being out.
But it caused it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You even get with a jock strap.
I'm not entirely sure what it meant.
Heat.
Yeah.
No, it caused that.
It caused cancer,
It caused cancer.
which led to ED.
Yeah. And completely killed off any sperm in there.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's no way faster. Yourself, I guess.
Microwave.
To be fair, this is around the same time period that we had lead in our paints.
Yep.
Arsenic in our walls is insulation. Mercury in our hat rims.
That's asbestos.
Asbestos, sorry.
Arsenic was used in green paint.
Green paint, so it's still paint.
Yeah.
Still in the walls.
Yeah.
Mercury, literally fucking everywhere.
Yep.
We still believed in miasma theory. And health was just not good all around. Oh, and people were always drunk. Because, like, 1800s. Yeah, the 1800s and the 1900s were a bit something. Or late 1800s, early 1900s.
Yeah, that is true.
Was something.
Do they still think we had ghosts in our blood at that time?
A miasma theory, where it was illness was caused by a stench and basically God was angry. Was miasma theory?
Yeah,
God
they also
was
thought
angry.
ghosts in your blood.
That too, yeah. Or that the soul was in your blood.
Or there was something bad in it.
Oh,
Yeah,
this was also, I believe, no.
Ghost.
Because there's
Whenever
also
the
bad smells.
yeah, miasma.
Yeah.
But this is actually in like the 80s. That CIA staged a vampire attack to get rid of terrorists. I am not kidding.
Sounds about right though.
And
Also, we put another thing. We put people on the moon before we put wheels on suitcases.
yeah,
Really had our priorities straight there.
I mean, it was during the space race. We had to win. Which technically Russia won with the first man to space. But we claimed victory because we put a dude on the moon.
We had to get someone to win
Yeah.
that felt superior to what they did.
Which that was.
Yes.
I'm not saying it wasn't.
Like the amount of, and really the space race was to make it to the moon.
Yeah. But
They made several progresses, milestones before us. But anyway, now back to where you're going.
Yeah.
time to commit horrible,
Yes.
heinous atrocities.
Time to
Maybe.
burn. Time to release some stress.
Time to relieve some stress.
Please load your map.
This might be passion from me.
I need it.
It is a gray square. I'm assuming you're done with it. Hey Gabe, do you want any more extra rosers? No? Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how to pause this real quick.
I hate most one.
That worked.
The exact rooms does not matter or wasn't necessarily accurate, but the basic building overlying.
I don't know why you're doing fog of war stuff.
Yeah.
Does it feel like
Like
it?
like we did last time as a married couple.
With our pet kobold.
You could be our butler.
Well, well,
Yeah.
I'd rather be a butler than a pet.
Figure out how many kids are there and
I'm
how many
not saying
staff.
you're a pet. Because you're not. You're a Daedra. Who's batshit insane.
Get it right, I'm a worker.
Because it really depends on how much staff is here.
No, you're a Daedra.
Who is a worker?
Yes.
Awesome. Are we just assuming anybody who works here who's not one of the kids is part of the cult? Are we gonna figure that out, or are we gonna just do this indiscriminately?
I would say we would at least try and figure it out.
That's fine. I mean, we did get true serum, so.
How many vials of that do we get? Just depending on how many we got, that changes on how our strategy.
Also, torture can be a good method too if you run out. You really need to.
That you were given 20 of.
Okay.
Well, for that nature.
Yeah.
But
To be fair, we could just interrogate the head one and have them tell us the truth of who's all part of the cult and who's not. So, you know. Did you want to go with that same plan?
sure. How about this? Daedra, you wait for our signal. Once we give it to you, blow it up.
Okay.
Was he blowing up the whole thing?
Yeah.
Or
Or do we want to sneak in and find out what's going on there?
what time of day is it?
Yeah.
Because that changes our plan.
Kids' rooms. That's
When you get there,
probably the head person.
it was about
This is no problem for me to sneak in.
Staff would be my guess.
Ooh.
I'm just trying to figure out which rooms I'm in, which rooms just steal everything from.
I would assume
And
Good
when I say-
rooms.
I mean,
Yeah,
literally.
and then
probably staff.
Just
That
throw,
might be older kids.
It might be older kids.
throw and cram everything.
I don't
out
think
the door.
these would be staff. These are too nice for staff.
I don't know what they're looking for,
I feel like this might be staff.
though. Maybe, but these three, that doesn't make sense. One of the head matron, yeah, right here, but those two,
Mm. Maybe like,
Why did we get that
Yeah,
upstairs
something.
but not the downstairs?
maybe.
yeah, that's like really weird. We got the upstairs floor plan, but not the downstairs floor plan.
Do you know
mainly
what
because the
these
floor plan
little
doesn't
colors
matter, just the more out or less layout of the building.
Oh, okay.
When we do go in there, in person, do you want to be a different color?
I'm fine as is. No one recognizes me.
I know, but if we are doing this multiple times in different places.
The
well,
downstairs
everybody
floor
should
plan
be
I
able to see things, so-
Have removed a bit so you can actually see like the well and some of that.
Okay. Walk in or check it out first? Well, I mean, time of day, sorry.
Yeah, we never got that answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Since the layout.
Midday.
Midday? Okay,
Midday.
we're going there to a married couple.
There.
I hate you warriors on again.
Okay, I'm sure you're okay with learning it again.
Very.
I don't know another one.
Well, yeah, I know, but still, I just want to be sure.
Just completely trust them on that.
I mean, out of the game, I know, but do you want me inside checking you?
That's just a high deception. If you want to try,
Fuck
you
it,
can.
let's go for it. That is not going to work unless you roll total dog shit. I'm gonna go with that did not.
21. What did you roll?
17.
21 with a 10.
Yeah. thing is, she would just
Plus
go.
11.
She's honestly gonna think that Ash isn't just gonna lag for her. Like, she knows he could be an ankle, but he's not lied for her.
I mean, he has lied to her a couple of times.
Like, recently?
Not recently.
Yeah.
Other than just now. But, you know.
Yeah.
But that's also a real one because, you know.
She's generally being very trusting.
It's a lie for a good reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one most women would forgive you for.
Yeah. As long as you're okay with me hearing it.
I don't know another one and it's fine.
What's it on? This time I'm just gonna do one as myself. I don't really care. Depending on how many staff, are we just wanting to just, do you want me to go find the brands? Or do we want to just get the kids away,
Get the kids away and
send them to Daedro and do what we want to do? It's fine.
Deja hides behind the wall.
Mhm.
Basically just out of sight.
Do you want to be the butler? Well,
You don't look like a butler.
I'd like
Yeah.
to go in.
oh, you'll come in later. Once the kids come out, you come in.
Then you can steal things.
Yeah, you can read the fuck out of it.
Alright.
Okay.
Because we're relying on your deception to look like a very novel.
Which, I mean,
It's not far,
it's not technically a lie.
but we're not married. So, still alive. Together, yes. Not married though.
The non-lord will drop you off somewhere where you're not,
Yeah.
it's not seen.
It would have been really weird if two tieflings walked out of a damn monologue
Yes.
to a goddamn fucking orphanage going, hey, we'd like to adopt some children.
Yeah.
Um,
To be fair, it's not really alive. We'll adopt the children.
with horse and cart.
Relocate.
Huh?
Adopt.
With horse and cart to pull.
Yeah.
So,
Sure, so we look, okay, yeah.
So we look more normal
Yeah.
than walking up there wearing
Is what you said?
horse and carriage, yeah.
horse and cart.
Cart? Okay. Ash would just go sit on the couch,
Okay.
just play along.
Okay. What is it on there?
Basically, like you more actually being treated, not necessarily like a life, but more so like how most
What
women would
equipment
be
are you
treated.
guys wearing?
Okay.
Another important
Where is
question.
Ash at? You don't see-
Walking alongside the cart.
Oh, okay.
I guess I'll drive that car.
The
Horse and cart.
Horse.
He's riding a horse too.
He is the
You
horse.
cannot keep up to the horse
Oh!
you're walking beside it.
I thought you meant like one of those little shitty push carts, not a carriage push cart.
Honestly, he probably would give us a carriage anyway, so. Just sit.
Something. I'm not giving you a horse
What
first
kind of
and
carriage?
without a cart that you
We're
can.
meaning like those
Alright.
potato sack carts.
Yeah, no.
What kind of cart do we have?
That's what
What kind
we're.
of cart a noble would have?
I mean, yeah, that probably.
That's a carriage.
So do we have a carriage or a cart?
A carriage is fully enclosed.
Yes, do we have a carriage or a cart? I'm asking.
Or is
A
it like
wagon has a
wagon?
cloth top. A cart is just no top.
So it's a potato cart, okay.
But
With a horse.
With a horse. It's a big potato.
there's a place for us to sit, I guess, up front.
Yes.
Think.
Yeah.
I know which one you're thinking of. I call them potato carts because they were used to haul around vegetables and other produce.
Yeah, there's a place for you to sit too.
But it's bigger than you're thinking of, clearly, because there's a place for both of you to sit. Think
No,
Spice and
I
Wolf.
was thinking,
Yeah.
now I'm thinking of that. Originally I was thinking of like one of those, almost like those handhold ones. Or like the ones where it's like,
No.
If it was one of those, it would laugh at you and send you away.
You ready to do this shit again?
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm ready to do this shit. Typically.
That danger is not very hard. Put a burlap sack over
To
him.
be fair, you could just do that. You want to be in a sack? And you just pop out whenever.
Under a sack. I don't think he wants it into an enclosed space again.
Oh, that's true. There might be some trauma there. Just hide in the cart, and whenever we send the kids out, come in.
Where is my steel then?
Oh.
We left him on the boat, probably.
Yeah.
Did you?
There's like my whole sunglass.
Yeah, I don't like, did you?
It
Did
hides
you
in the
allow
cart.
that?
Can
It
it
hides in the cart.
Can
It
it-
lays down and looks like a large, thing.
Could it do that? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that then. This poor
It just
horse.
looks like.
This poor horse. This
Not going that far.
dirty ass
Well,
horse.
what it does is
Can it
dry
fold?
bones.
Can it fold and look like a chest? You say it has that function to like
It dry bones.
transform? Okay.
And then you can just put the pieces in the chest.
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
And then you can just.
And you can wreck habit after we get the kids out, okay? Well, just don't destroy any documents.
Okay.
You need to get those
I'll
first.
just steal
We'll
it.
give you the signal and then you wreak havoc.
Yeah, we'll leave them somewhere out. Basically, you just lay them out for whoever to find.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll steal the
Sure,
documents.
we might just
Big
like.
dog.
All the furniture. I'm taking all the furniture.
Okay, go
Okay,
ahead.
Stealing all the furniture
you
and the
want.
documents.
Leave those somewhere
Leave
somewhere
those.
I'll leave
fine.
them somewhere.
We were told to have them found. We'll collect
I'll
them.
give them up. I'll give them up and one chair per place.
Okay, that's fine,
This is
Daedra.
all stack of
Daedra,
documents.
don't take the kids' things. Let them have those.
Over them out.
Okay, good.
Last time I did that, I almost set myself on fire.
Yeah, we should have thought of that before we set it on fire.
No, like you would have seen him walking out in the building just caught on fire as he left.
That girl would have been freaking the fuck out.
I didn't expect it to go that fast.
Next time, let's do that before we light it on fire. Okay? I don't want anything.
There was like 2 logs.
You may be more fireproof than most entities, but let's not chance it, okay?
There were 2 logs. I don't know why the fuck it caught on fire.
You used alchemist fire. Remember?
And gasoline.
No, just alchemist fire. We didn't have the gasoline. We never
We
used
didn't
it.
use it.
No, we just had the alchemist fire.
Okay, I didn't expect it to spread that fast. That far.
I want you in one piece and not crispy. Okay?
I mean, technically I'd still be in one piece, but yes.
Not crispy. Okay?
Alright.
Alright.
I don't know.
You may have to take that.
May or may not.
No, you just take the shit out of it.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. I saw it move.
No, you didn't.
Let's do this thing.
Alright. You,
I may or may not have kicked Dave by accident.
just rolling up on your little cart.
Mm-hmm.
Head to the.
Hoping you already rolled
Orphanage.
for children. Or just roll for a number. We can figure out races later.
I think he has. I think
Okay.
that's what took him 5 fucking years.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, he hasn't. Okay.
Okay.
The, you imagine one of the people responsible for the orphanage comes out and greets you. Welcome, folks. How may we be of help to you today?
We're looking to adopt some children.
Sorry, I was staring at the camera all the you fucking you just deadpan.
My husband and I would like to. We're thinking about adoption. And we'd like to see the kids that you have here.
Very well. We're gonna. Yeah, right this way. Right this way. Do you have any preferences? Boy,
Not
girl.
particularly.
Tiefling, whatever.
I don't think we
No
Honestly,
preferences.
it really just depends on the personality of the child, really.
Very well, very well.
Race really doesn't matter for us.
Nope. As long as they're not permanently psychologically scarred by anything, that should be fine.
Yes.
I look at the person as I say that. Do they like flinch or anything?
Well, I know there are always some trouble with young orphans, but I don't think it should be anything permanent. So you should be just fine there.
Insight check.
Yeah, I would like an insight on that.
I'll roll inside you.
You're not even in here!
Dirty 20.
The bird's on your shoulder.
What bird?
The homunculus thing.
Oh.
His homunculus, which looks like a bird. Because we said so.
Dirty 20.
I've been calling it a bird, it's actually a wyvern, but I say
okay.
bird because it's funny. Because it pissed you off. So now I call it bird all the time.
Oh yeah, because I said that motherfucker, that's not a bird, that's a wyvern.
Yeah.
And I continue calling it a bird.
I like entirely forgot why you started calling it a bird.
Mm-hmm.
It was a genuine mistake, and then I just stuck to it.
So now the wyvern looks like a bird.
Nope,
You
still looks like a
bird
wyvern.
on your shoulder?
Looks the exact same as it did before.
Why
I've just been calling it a bird.
I honestly don't fucking know. As I just.
Okay.
You take your hand. I'm your pet.
It's not pet. I just whispered that to you in the room. It's not pet. Okay, actually.
What's a cute pet? Anyway.
I'm just a little test rolling
I'm waiting for the result before I answer anything, by the way.
Mine was a dirty 20.
Yeah, but I need his.
Okay. Waiting on you to roll.
I'm trying to figure out which dice to use.
That one.
16.
Okay. Does anyone like the pretty generic response she gives you?
No, you say that.
Feels like
I can
You're like-
give assistance too. Assistance too. A range spell
That is true.
needed.
Shocking grasp. I know for a fact you have that.
Heroism.
Heroism.
Cure
It seems like she's saying it as, a just kind of generic statement. Not really referring to any one particular kid, but, just like, oh, because it's often true.
So how many kids
So-
are here?
We have 5 at the moment.
And also, I'm wondering, does it take a lot of money to run this place? Do you have a lot of staff?
We have a good bit of support from the local community.
Well, I was just
Thankfully.
wondering, we were thinking about leaving a donation as well once we were finished with our business here today, because it's such an important work.
That would
do
always
here.
be, yes, there's always stuff to be done, and we will always greatly accept it. But yeah, we do okay. There's always more to be done, like I said. It's always nice to have that extra for the kids to make things.
Is it just you, or do you get help?
No, there's 3 of us that work here and run the place.
Yeah.
Currently, the other 2 are. One of them is out of town in a important meeting. Just trying to get some more funding
Important meeting.
from the Church of Zago. Meeting with some of the leaders.
Because we'd love to meet the other staff here. I'd love to meet the individuals that are helped raise our future child.
Yeah, hopefully.
And then we have, so the headmistress will be back probably, a couple 3 days yet still before she's supposed to return.
Do you have any rough idea of where she is? Because before making our donation, we'd like to at least meet her.
Yeah, it's important. I want to know where this
She had to go up to Zofia. You're currently in Dago, and up that way. But she should be back in a couple, 3 days before she'll be back, I would imagine.
Because also, we'd like to get any records for the children as well, just so we have medical history.
Absolutely, I can help with that. We have all that here, ready to go for you.
And it might take us a couple days to make a decision, too.
If you're in the area, you're welcome to meet her, but at the same time, like I said, I can't guarantee when she exits.
Don't worry, we're local.
Yeah.
We plan to stay here, yeah.
But, she basically tells you she's using the main thoroughfare, so should be relatively safe. They're usually pretty accurate, but she hasn't heard of any.
Fuck.
What?
This someone to a certain has +8.
Pretty sure.
These
To be
things.
fair, there's nothing saying we can just waste everybody here. As long as we can blow it up, let people know.
Yeah.
And just wait for her to come back.
That's the range attack.
So can we meet the other staff here?
Yes. You see.
This person needs to make a DC 15 charisma save. I was just moving.
Success.
Okay. And you, Azura would see him kind of look more intently at them. His eyes look normal right now. But you see him kind of stare more intently and they just kind of break eye contact pretty quickly.
You'd also realize, or she introduced herself as, Sister Agatha? I love Gabe's response.
Have you worked
I love Gabe's response.
Have you worked here for a long time?
And then she says,
Did she have advantage on that roll?
no.
Okay.
That was just a straight roll.
Because I have an ability that lets me steal that and replenish those points.
Points though, for real. We were doing like an actual
They're not free. It's not free to use them.
Yeah.
It's free to use my evil eye, but that's it.
We haven't done a callback in like 2 sessions. 3. Okay.
She tells you probably about, oh gosh, it'd be 10 years this upcoming spring.
Is the other individual been here for a long time as well?
I'm just curious. I was wondering like how long this place has been around.
She's been here longer than I have. I'm probably the newest of all this. Her name is, oh, there she is right now. Sister Bertha, how's it going?
Sister Bertha immediately needs to make a charisma save.
DC 15 again?
DC 15. What makes it better is that it doesn't have them protect it, so.
Yeah.
Passed.
It's like verbal, I think. And I think it has verbal.
It is verbal.
It'd be like, you're mine,
Yeah.
kind of thing. So it's. What I'm fishing for is curse of the marked. So we can try to find them.
One last one.
Nope, they both succeed.
have to come.
I mean, it doesn't state that I can repeatedly try, but Ash isn't going to push his luck. More than he usually does.
Are you ready to meet kids here?
Sure.
Sister Bertha says, let me get the kids for you, and comes back a moment later with 5 kids in tow. They all seem to be human this time.
Goes over and greets the
Is this,
kids, like you would if you were.
Is this like a?
What's all your names?
No.
No, just standard.
They would go through and tell you the names.
That's a good word.
This area.
Mm-hmm.
Downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That is a good question. What floor are we on?
Rather, are they in the courtyard?
Or are we in the courtyard?
I feel confident we can restrain these two, probably.
Maybe. They could have been full time.
They could have.
But DC 15. It's
Yeah.
something to slouch at. So we're in that main area? Okay.
That little area
We're
there.
over here.
Okay.
Oh yes, we are.
It's a little
So we were
meeting area where they can see the kids play, etc., but also indoors.
Well, I mean, probably nobody's around. We're probably like isolated.
I would assume.
Yeah.
Even then, though.
We should be fine.
I wouldn't risk it. Mostly because there's 2 of them. If there was one by herself, it'd be easier.
Back at night?
Maybe.
I would like to say
Well,
that
Can you tell me all your names? Goes to the children.
sending song.
They tell you their names.
And what do you like to do?
One goes.
Please, like,
I will talk to the children.
yeah, I don't talk.
One goes. I like kickball.
Mm-hmm. Spend some menial time talking to them.
Ashley's
Cops.
talk up, try and talk with the 2 sisters and try and like saying, hey, I'm a medical doctor. Do you mind if I take a look over them, make sure they're all healthy, stuff like that.
Also, can I
Please don't fall asleep again.
I'm not. I'm listening.
also before they went in, could I have put could I have done some magical tinkering and stuck some pre-recorded messages in a homunculus or here, just have it be up there.
So you basically want to make your homunculus look like a parrot?
Or no,
Act like one.
be able to make noises.
Okay, act like a parrot. Okay, cool.
Or act like a bird. It's a weird looking bird.
Yeah.
This man got a full set of teeth. And this dumbass here goes, you think it's a bird?
Yeah, it's a bird. Yeah, it makes it every once in a while it makes like a little like a smoke alarm.
All right.
You can't prove the magic I'm using is black. It's I know, isn't the video of the dude summoning the other dude out of the water? Yeah, that one, exactly.
What? Oh
Oh
my god. Oh my god.
We weren't kidding. It's black magic.
Yeah?
Literally. Spaghetti.
Yeah, he loves it spaghetti.
Anyway, back to the game.
He's a good boy, so he get this spaghetti.
He's a good boy. He says the one that's on house. Says that about the dog who's on fucking house arrest.
He was on house arrest, yes. There's less than house arrest and more.
Alright, so
Yeah, I saw that your friend Gar.
are you going to wait for the third or
Oh, I thought you were gonna go with kids.
Yeah, I asked him if I could take a look at the kids.
no, you're able to?
I'm like looking all over, looking for Brand at all.
I'm watching them. I just step back and like I'm watching them a little bit.
Or at least like get close enough to where if I can see them like kind of flinch or not, or make her be able to see if they flinch or not,
Yeah.
but not quite reveal it.
I'm just reading the room.
I'm trying to think.
Easy boy. More of Zuki boy.
You, Kate, roll me insight as you're also reading the room while he does this.
We gave him a bunch of anxiety medicines.
26.
Over our laps.
Activates blender mode.
Yeah.
I think I have to take your own vision or not. Take mine now or not?
What's happening?
I don't know.
Look at what's on.
Oh, okay. He's looking for them.
Yeah. Waiting.
So one of the four sounds are also bird
So,
sounds.
I got a 26.
Just opens its mouth and just
For 6 seconds.
it's just like 6.
she seems a little nervous
But like
as he's doing this, but doesn't stop him.
bird sounds.
Like whenever I get closer to where I suspect the brand is, do they start like kind of tensing?
I'm waiting for them to do something.
Oh God. Roll insight on that one.
I rolled a 26.
No, Isaac.
Oh.
I'm just like seeing. Okay, I can. That's not good. I'm too focused.
You mean the kids or the
Huh?
kids, right?
No, not the kids. The fucking.
All right, go on and roll insight. Okay.
17. I have very high insight.
You don't notice them flinch.
Okay.
They're able to hide it from you. As you're pretty well focused on
Do I
infecting
see
the
the
kids.
kids lunch?
No,
No.
the women's flinch.
Oh.
The sisters.
Okay.
And you kind of you saw they were a little nervous about it, but didn't really stop them.
He doesn't like fully reveal it. He kind of goes up to it pretty much,
Mm-hmm.
then pulls it back down.
You don't find the brain.
I think.
around.
Well, I didn't look very hard for it anyway.
Mhm.
It was more of just inspecting them,
Mhm.
making sure they're healthy.
Yeah.
While he's doing
Look pretty
this,
good.
While he's doing this, the my homunculus servant is just staring at the two sisters, just like
Mm-hmm.
straight making eye contact
Okay.
with him.
You can tell the entire time the fact that you've had a wyvern has kind of creeped her out, but she hasn't
Do I see
really.
any weapons on it at all?
And then it just.
Make sure yourself don't see any on Ash.
No.
He did take off his coat for this.
Okay.
You would see.
Which you know for a fact he has like 5 wounds hidden all around the rest of his body.
Yeah.
Including a rapier in his eye.
You would have seen she was carrying an axe at first when she first met you, as she was chopping wood, but past that, no. She leaves it down when she greets you.
Well, dear, do you see a child that you think would...
They're all healthy. This is going to have to be something we're going to have to think about.
Okay, so maybe come back in a couple days?
I would say so, yes.
Yeah, 'cause I think I'd like to talk to the head matron too.
Yeah.
At this
I'm
moment,
not sure yet, you know?
you hear a door open and close. Sister Agatha, Sister Bertha,
Ash will
I'm
like
back.
As quickly as you
Children,
can,
I'm back.
Pop the eye out, grab the gold piece, and put it back in.
Mm-hmm.
Just as quickly as you can while being subtle.
Yeah.
One kilo servant just full 180 hops and faces towards where the voice came from.
That was kind of
Okay.
concealed.
You see a
Ash would have been like, I can hide it.
Beforehand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Basically, Ash has Azrael's gun on his person to be able to
Yeah.
conceal it better due to opportunistic thief.
Yeah.
You see a third woman, older than the other two, by at least a decade and a half, maybe two.
Okay.
What races are these women anyway?
I'd imagine.
Are they all human?
Human. Yep.
The homunculus servant is now very intently staring at the head.
Just.
It's like
Oh.
it's best to
Have we some guests here, I see?
Sorry about him as Ash kind of straightens back up, putting him on his shoulder. One of my smaller companions I created.
They would say, "Oh, this is the headmistress." You know,
Oh.
just.
When do you want to give me back for a couple days?
Oh well, I got back a little bit sooner. Things, went fairly well.
Oh, that's good. We're here, well, we're considering possibly adopting one of the children here,
Or maybe more than one.
Oh!
Did we discuss maybe more than one?
Oh! The homunculus, like, really quietly. It's just like. And that's like. terrifying. As he just smacks it. Sorry, it's got some things that I need to work out. As I smack
We
it.
really need to fix those things sometimes. Before
Yes.
they go out. People don't think we're weird.
Yeah.
Well, here's a really good impression.
Whisper to Deja.
Well, I was wondering.
So,
He doesn't know.
He can't hear it.
We were wondering, we're considering adoption, but I'd also like to see, like, family history or anything before we make that kind of decision, so we can know.
of course, by all means. As Sister Bertha pulls out the documents for you.
Smoke alarm beep. Sorry, we've been meaning to get that fixed.
As they
Your
introduce.
inventions really do need some work.
That wasn't Ash, that was me imitating the matrons. It's like, it'd be really funny if just, beep. Sorry, we've been needing to fix that. Bird noises not in P3. That one just.
And we were wanting to take a couple days to think about this, correct?
Yes.
Yes, I think that'd be good. Yes, we can see
I would
this.
like the head matron to roll a charisma check. Charisma save.
Head matron Bernadette, by the way. Or Mother Bernadette, more
Bertha,
accurate.
Agatha, and Bernadette.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Would I be able to see her from the card?
Failed!
Okay. Curse of the march. She's marked for the next 24 hours.
Okay.
She's not aware of it, but.
Mm.
Well, thank you for these documents and letting us take a look around. We'll come back in a couple days after we've had a chance to think about it, because I mean, this is a major decision.
Yes, of course it is. I fully understand that.
There's no other pending
Bernadette
options
says.
right now, correct?
No, not that I'm aware of, at least.
Oh, good.
Agatha says. Brothers was like, very much.
Thank you for your time.
I
Seriously.
need to get it fixed.
Yes, next time you leave that at home.
I will.
Or muzzle it.
And what do you all do?
Go back to the cart.
Okay.
Come back to me.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
So you come back at night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you walk back out, neighbors have been seen in the room with our boat with 4 buttons on it.
Deidre, we need to go in quiet at night. Can you wait
Also,
in the
stop
car?
with the stupid
Deidre, there's 5
rose
kids.
wyvern skeleton at him.
Deidre, there's 5 kids in there.
5 children, 2 side matrons, and 1 head matron.
Got it.
Did they seem to tense at all when I was looking for
Yeah,
them?
they did.
Okay.
They didn't go for anything, but they definitely were.
Nervous?
Yeah.
So what that tells me is either they know or they're part of it. We will try and get the children out tomorrow. After that, free reign.
Well, I thought we were gonna go tonight.
We will.
Oh, we're gonna get. Okay, let's take care of them. Okay. Let's
Figure out where they are and what they do during the night.
Oh, watch. Okay.
This one is going to be more for reconnaissance. Tomorrow night we'll try and get the children out. Tonight is a good night to learn the patterns, the patrols,
Yeah.
whatever they might
You
be.
go back at night and roll me stealth.
Pass out trace before we get into that.
Okay?
So that's plus 10
Yep.
plus,
Yeah.
I think my already plus 11, so.
So,
plus 12. So that is 33.
Oh my fucking god, I rolled absolute dog shit. It's still a 19, but holy shit.
You have advantage because it's dark.
Oh yeah, okay, thank god. Oh, thank god, okay.
1, it's dark. 2, gloom sucker.
31.
32.
you are just
We're
one with
gone.
shadows.
Did you see this to observe, or did we go in and take the...
Ash just kind of, you see him just kind of cover his regular eye, and you see his evil eye turn to like pink, which is not a color you've seen him turn before. You see him kind of just, the eye kind of glaze over a bit. And I know exactly roughly the distance, the area that she's at, and roughly elevation, as long as she's on the same plane of resistance.
Okay.
Yeah,
She appears to be, at this point, it was late, all the kids in bed. She's, just relaxing herself in a chair next to her bed before going to bed.
How many doors can you see then? 2, right?
Yes,
two.
2.
Flying
What if we
about
sealed 2 of the
60
doors and
feet
then
above the
incapacitated another and just
above the
didn't
ground around the.
Ash is going to look to the window. I'm assuming the first room.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Shit, there's windows.
Yeah.
There's windows.
I'm just worried about them doing
I'm assuming this is a room?
The matron's room, probably.
The matron's room?
Hold on, let me pull that up on my map so I can see which one you're pointing at. Alright, do it again.
That one?
Sure.
Okay.
If they're required about it, they don't even know we're in there.
I did not mean to do that. Oops. Our best bet is to try and sneak in through a window.
Well, let's do this one.
Because the problem is, I don't know what the fuck
I don't know what that
is.
is either.
What?
Weird.
The weird squiggly
Squiggly.
things. These things. Is that like a curtain? What is that? Because if that's on a solid wall, that's going to make things look
Well, why don't we just look for the kids then and get them out? And then we take care of our business.
Because I'm worried that these two take patrols.
But if we're in the rooms, it really won't matter. We go directly into the room.
That is true. The best entrance is probably there. Because there is... Oh, I don't know what that is either, to be honest.
What?
The fuck ever that is.
I'm not sure.
Oh, that might be that's a fireplace. That I know for certain. Then our best bet to get into that room should probably be that window.
Okay, then let's do that. So that's probably...
Because there's a roof there, or some sort of awning there, and then it leads straight into that. And then I'm assuming... hold on. So we go in through here,
Mm-hmm.
go up
Yeah.
through here to get all the kids,
And then we get them to
lead
the
them
car.
out there.
Then we go back in.
Then we go, pray they aren't patrolling, figure out whatever the fuck's in here.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm assuming this is also kids' rooms, but there are only 5. So I'm wondering if they're going to be all here.
I mean, wouldn't hurt to check the other room.
Yeah. We can check the whole thing probably
Ash will probably check the whole exterior
Yeah.
for windows first, but I'm going to use the
I,
elephant.
Yeah. We can probably do this very
The
quietly.
servant probably did that already.
Yeah, I know what you did, Bird.
Looking through the windows, does the interior look dark? You too. You're snoring. Okay, looking into the interior from the windows, does it look dark? On the inside.
Yeah?
Okay. So I would be invisible inside, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
They either just can't see you because it's dark and they're humans, or they can't see you because they have dark vision,
And they still can't see.
and they still can't see you because
Yes.
you're invisible.
Yes. Okay, so dumb question. How do you get through a window quietly? I've never done this, so I'm not sure.
Would you allow?
Vortex warp?
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You want a vortex warp in? You can.
That's individuals, though. Okay, remember that.
Damn.
You have enough spell slots for that?
Are you stealthed?
Enough for both of you to get hit.
Now we can always.
We could just go out,
Ash, I also might have an idea.
okay?
You know those.
I know, we're
Circle
going to do
things?
that.
I can
I'm just not sure how that would work in practice.
I have enough to get you guys in and out.
Also, I have a way to keep the kids safe, no matter what. I have a way to keep the kids safe.
Second level spell, I've got.
And they can pull it
3
up, and
seconds,
then nobody
2
can
thirds.
see even it.
Yeah.
I can
It'll
tell
keep
where
them
to
safe
go in.
until we're done.
We, us in, not.
You two in. And then from further away, I can teleport you two out.
What about the kids?
We just need to get in first.
And that is the main issue of getting in while also being able to get the kids out.
But if we get them in a road trip, then we can take care of things safely and not have to worry about them.
Or I
Yeah.
thought this was a reconnaissance.
I don't know. It's really. And you can be reconnaissance and just
My thought was reconnaissance and then.
Through the windows, you're able to get the reconnaissance done and get the basic pattern of their patrols.
Yeah.
It's not much. They're pretty laid back.
Okay.
I was supposed to take a car and just get it done, but
Yeah, I can vortex you guys in.
well, we want to do the last thing, or no?
Yeah.
Would you allow us to do the glass rotator thing?
I'm presuming Ash told building houses before this way, so.
Blast rotator thing? Which one are you referring to?
The ones where you make a circle in the glass and then remove it.
Basically.
The glass.
So, as
They just use diamond bits to grind into the glass.
as we figure out what, as we figure out which window we're going into, I have my monkey with servant, my
So,
falcon wise on my horn, and I pull out the sending stone.
Gabe, come here.
Well, I have the map in front of me.
Can you see whenever I
Yes.
do that? Okay. We're gonna probably come through this window and go into here.
Okay.
And then depending on rough things and you're not falling asleep,
Dude, like,
I'm not.
you're snoring.
you start snoring. Going over here. In the reconnaissance, did the birds see anything in this room?
Actually, I can send something in.
No.
Said something.
Okay. So, and did we see all the kids asleep in this room?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So I might have an idea how to do this.
Let's do it then.
Dagger from out that door, because that is the only way to get in here. Other than like from downstairs, wherever the fuck, however the fuck that is. Because,
Okay.
and then we break out here.
Did we get like a thing on the glass thing or no? On the circle pack, can we do that or not?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, yeah, we do that.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming these are just pane windows, they're not
Yeah.
movable windows.
Correct.
So yeah, we'll probably do that.
Okay.
Yeah. If you would have asked for such a tool, you would have it.
Okay.
You do so.
Well, let's give it this time.
We're gonna go in through the window.
Vortex and
Oh, no, we're just.
No, we're cutting through it
Yeah.
so that way we can get the kids out.
Yes.
And then we're going to put them in a rope trick and then go back in
And take care of
and
business.
take care of business.
Yeah.
my thought was vortex warp you guys in. You go.
But it saves you spell slots.
It saves you spell slots and it also is quieter.
Yeah.
Say a few words. And
It's still a little weird hearing a Cole saying random shit in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta go with us!
Well, this should be the door right here.
No, this is the only door that leads to this room.
Oh, from where we're, okay, I see.
From where they're
Yeah.
sleeping,
Yeah.
this is the only way.
Okay, so what's,
For us, this is a way in for us.
do you mind if I take a leave and check for traps or anything? I doubt they are.
It's fine.
Okay. Any traps on the way to the kids' room?
Roll. Investigation.
Investigation.
Yeah. Okay. 19.
You didn't find any traps?
It seems clear.
Okay. Ash is gonna go.
Okay.
Ash is going to go over to this door and seal it with a dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Okay, do we see, is any of the children look older than the other ones? Like
Mm,
one of them that might be the oldest.
yeah. Yeah, there's probably one that you would expect to be the oldest.
Go over to that one first and,
wake them up.
but do it where we're not gonna let them like make a noise, yeah. And just be like, We've come to get you out.
And did you know about how they treat you here?
Shows them the brand.
Looks like we're beef cats.
I know. We're gonna wake up the other kids. It'll be
Do you
easier.
too?
Yeah. It'd be easier if you help us wake them up, okay?
Yeah, I can do that.
Wake them up and meet us back in the hallway.
We need to be quiet though.
Okay. Okay.
We're going to be going out the window.
Yep.
Okay. I'll get them up. And Chi quickly does that and gets off.
Ash will kind of like, as quietly as he can, take the kids individually and fly them down
Yeah.
so they don't hurt themselves. You know, from dropping from a fucking roof.
Steel defender probably would
The help steel defender would help, but
yeah.
Yeah, anyway.
to help prevent injuries,
And then let's get them a little bit of distance. And
Okay.
then
send them the data.
Yeah.
yeah.
Follow the gold. Follow the gold.
Okay.
I actually made it great.
Daedra, once they're in, can you take them to the Nautilus and come back?
Yeah.
How far away is the Nautilus? Where did we leave it?
Malvoid.
Malvoid, sorry.
You have effectively left its crew more or less over the orphanage.
It's up in the air, so.
Okay.
We dropped down, remember?
I feel weird keeping children like in the middle of the forest all alone without anybody watching them, but
Road
I want
trip.
to. Yeah, let's do. How do I do that? Let's just take them outside. Let's just take them outside, and then I'm gonna cast road trick, and then put them all in the road trick and be like,
attached to them.
and then yeah, we'll be back. Stay here.
Okay.
We'll be right back. We're going to go get some stuff.
Okay.
Did you all grab toys or anything?
No, you can get our stuff?
Yes, we'll get your stuff.
We'll get your
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go make these
Daedra
pictures.
asks if they want any of the pots of damage you forget.
I don't. We don't care.
Alright.
He's like, do you have any particularly favorite pots or pans?
One of them's like, there was a spoon I liked that I threw away if you can find it.
We'll do our best.
Daedra's good at fighting spoons.
Just stay here. This will
They give you a
last.
description of the spoon.
This will last for over an hour. Okay.
Okay.
I'll be back before it goes
Okay.
out.
Stay with the
Oh.
big, now nice robot.
Like, don't do it too
Okay.
high. The road trick is not too high.
Okay.
It's
case-
just, it's like high enough where they can pull,
Yeah.
where there's no rope.
Mm.
If
But that
it
they
does
pretty much
time
go
out,
on.
just hide at the edge of the forest and we'll be back.
Okay.
Steel defender. I was thinking of
If it, if
elevator.
we're not done by now, you run back and get them.
I know. At least we don't have to worry for now. Let's go make these pictures.
Thankfully, Daedra's also got it. So.
I thought he was coming in with us.
Are those
Well,
organized?
actually,
He's gonna loot it afterwards.
yeah, let's secure. Make sure these.
Let's secure it first.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, do you want to quietly lock two of them in the room and then incapacitate the third?
I would say, yeah, we do that. I'd say we go back in through this area. Let me grab the tool. Go back in, through here, here. You lock these two doors, or seal these two doors. Kill the main matron,
Oh,
and then go back.
I'll open your torch or whatever.
She's the one you probably want to ask the most questions of.
Incapacitate.
Incapacitated. In
Basically-
restrain in some way.
Gun to like, you know, what do you call
Or
it?
do you want to
Pistol whip.
Pistol whip.
or do you want to do this
Sure.
bitch and this bitch and kill this bitch first?
I mean, we could
Or do you want to just incapacitate all of
I'm
them?
just gonna press all three.
Okay.
I think they deserve it.
I'd say let's go and order.
Yeah.
So this bitch
We'll
first.
just, yeah, say it quietly.
Seal this door and seal this door.
Yeah.
Seal these two doors.
Yeah. What is this?
We never got an answer on what that is. It looks like a
Curtain, as far as I can tell, because I can't really tell.
Okay.
Because it's the same thing over here. And this looks to be like a medical bed or something, like a sick bed.
Yeah.
For like a sick child.
Can we easily incapacitate them with like a pistol up to the head, or like is
Or
there?
Ash choking them.
Yeah, let's say a Kern.
Because Ash does know how to choke people out.
Okay, that's fine.
Hopefully Azrael does not find that hot.
I roll for it.
Is Azrael into choking?
I
I doubt it.
I roll for that.
Gabe's like,
I'm sorry, Gabe.
These are important questions.
Yeah.
Sure.
Fuck.
Yeah, let's say Kern to me.
Scared the shit out of me.
Randomly, suddenly, dark.
To be fair, we've never really discussed what Warner or Ash are into either.
That is true.
Yeah, so
So, who are you interrogating first?
we're just incapacitating. All three of them is the goal.
Okay.
And then restraining. Then we're gonna have fun.
You've done so.
How long has it
Okay.
been?
Takes probably 10 minutes to do it with your stealth.
Okay, great.
With your stealth rolls,
Let's-
they take no time at all.
Let's seal these two in their rooms first.
Be right back.
Oh, we're just gonna incapacitate all three of them.
I know we will.
Yeah.
But seal these two doors or do something to where they can move
Yeah.
like at all. Might have been a little bit.
Let's see here.
Interrogate this bitch first.
Yeah, we'll
Or
do that.
better yet, let's build up to the final one.
Yeah. Let's start with the youngest one first.
Agatha it is.
Yeah.
Or whomever lives in this room.
Do we want to? There's a basement, right? Or lower level?
There is, but it doesn't really matter. It is
Let's
not.
just do them in individual rooms.
Yes. I
Okay.
think so.
Okay. How old rooms have windows? I wish there was a room where we could just put them in that we know they can get out of. But we've restrained them as much as possible, like unconscious of restraint. Well,
Now
splash
to.
water on the bitch and wake her up.
Hold on.
What up this?
I'm
Oh,
trying to
shit.
find a room without.
What is this?
Foyer.
There.
Oh.
Oh!
Happy now?
Well, that makes our jobs easier. Kinda.
What did you say? A bear?
Foyer.
Or yeah.
Foyer.
Something's in.
Put them in this room. And that's a window we can block pretty easily.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
We drive all three of them to this room.
We gagged it.
Hold on, I gotta pull that up on the map upstairs.
I know, but I meant like when we're talking to the one.
We're gagging all three of them in case they're spellcasters.
Oh,
Alright, now where do you put him?
that's a whole other shit. I didn't realize that was here.
Floor.
Okay.
This room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, so I can quickly, if I need to, go get the kids, so.
Yeah.
Ungag the youngest one.
Which that involves. Well, no, I guess there is another way into the room that I didn't notice. Through here, up here.
Well, it worked out well.
It worked out well.
It worked out well.
It worked out well.
Yeah.
So, at least we're not putting him in this room.
Yeah, it's a little small.
In a really tiny room right there.
Do you want to tell
Put
Dad
him
to go
there.
have his fun while we deal with this? You might be getting
Just
antsy.
let us deal with this first.
Okay.
Knowing him, he might accidentally blow something out.
Shit, you're right. Okay.
Actually, we did tell him once we get the signal free range. So
Yeah, let's give that a bit.
But he was also wanting to steal a bunch of stuff first.
Yeah.
I mean, that
I would
could
have
serve
also, I would
loot.
have blow all the stuff I want to see.
Do you promise to be good while you loot and wait to blow until we're ready for you to blow?
Yeah.
that can be taken out of context so fucking
Honestly,
easily.
I glanced over at Jim, you expecting him to.
Make a dirty joke.
Yeah.
Okay, do you promise to be good and loot things and not blow the fucking place up?
Yes.
Okay.
Then we just.
Be like, have fun.
Now, just because there's an opening for a dirty joke doesn't mean I'm always going to take a
You
game.
almost always take
That
it.
was an unintentional dirty joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not intend for that to be
You
dirty.
will hold it until you blow.
I was hoping Isaac would take that one.
I didn't even realize it until
I
like
did not intend for it to be dirty.
a few seconds after.
I was waiting for someone else to take that one for once.
Funny.
I didn't intend for that one to be dirty, so I didn't get it.
Kid himself goes in and is the steel defender with the kids.
Because that is definitely not fucking terrifying.
It's not the scary.
So.
It's still a 7-foot tall robot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he told to keep the kids
What's
safe.
Verbally.
Basically,
questions.
stay near the children.
Ask her questions
keep them safe.
first.
So.
So yeah, I had it. But
Do you still want to play dumb? Or do you want to talk about what's going on here?
I head in.
Oh, I am actor. When we start talking.
The fuck is the meaning of this?
Oh.
Oh, we still want to adopt, but not legally.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we know you're part of a cult.
They just hear rummaging.
Fuck you.
What does Erlen
If you
say?
keep saying that, I'm going to cut your lips off.
They hear
And he's
rummaging.
not joking.
Almost like
As he just pulls out the dagger of denial.
Yeah. Do you know? I'm guessing somebody who went by the name of Miss Wendell. You might be aware of.
Roll insight.
18.
I'm pretty sure you see a recognition. I'm gonna go through her eyes.
So.
You know that horrible accidental fire that happened at our orphanage?
Roll insight.
Wouldn't that be advantage since I'm helping?
What did you get?
Plus 8.
So 9.
I roll like dog shit.
You guys ever got to do this at the beginning of the
Oh,
session?
shit. Yeah, cool.
You still got that. I forgot to do that at the beginning of the session, though.
18.
What's better?
Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely looks like that's a recent thing on her mind.
Yeah, we're the ones who caused it. So if you want to keep running your pretty little mouth, it's going to get set on fire as well.
But I mean, if you refuse to talk, I mean, there's some fun options we've recently figured out, so.
Go to hell.
Probably already go in there, but you first. Bamboo shoots. The.
Ash should start slowly cutting off one of her fingernails.
Ooh.
Like bed and all. Like as slowly as and painfully as he possibly can make it.
Now they do this answer statement for that.
No, he uses the dagger of denial since it's actually. Yeah, Danger runs it, like starts banging on the door.
Hold on, I got something for you.
No!
Yes.
Fuck off!
No!
I mean, it's like we don't
I just
already
stabbed his head back
know.
through the door.
And you did the youngest one, you said?
Yeah,
Yes.
this one.
If she's refusing to talk, Ash is going to just start.
Fine, what do you want to know? I see the others.
Oh,
You don't touch it, you're next.
And we have more.
Can I roll intimidation?
Go ahead. She doesn't hush it, though.
So what's she gonna tell us?
It's a 17.
So we're done.
I mean, we can keep going if you wanna not talk. More than fine with that.
Alright, I don't know much of anything.
Oh, what do you know?
Mothers. The only one who actually has any contact with anyone else.
So how many kids have you heard?
The entire time I've been here,
Mm-hmm.
20.
think that
Insight
there's
check.
another thing.
Insight check.
You got another inspiration.
I feel like that's cheating.
Two-pan can't be used on the same roll again.
That is true.
11.
Seems to be truthful.
I think it deserves.
Also,
It deserves a steak
I
knife.
think 2 more.
Oh, yeah.
For each 10 children, 2 more. For now.
It deserves a
Fair
steak
enough.
knife.
For now.
As Ash just starts slowly cutting them again, starts cutting them again.
Where is it? And you know what I'm talking about.
I don't have access to that. She's the one who has all the information. I pass that. All I know is my job is to cause the pain and describes how she does it in the branding. If you want the brand, she points to the...
Did they say leave all the bodies non-mutilated? Or
Yes.
just the main one?
All.
All? Okay.
At least the head. They said
Head and torso.
Does the slit throat count?
No, I think so. Top. They just said the head. So no.
They prefer you not to kill them that way, actually, when we describe.
Don't kill her.
From the way Zilla describes it, no slit throats, you know. If the arms and legs are missing, that doesn't really bother him, it's just the head has to be attached.
Gag her again.
Stab
Yeah.
her in the liver.
Stab her in the liver.
With the steak knife.
Danger, like, through the door. Stab her in the liver!
Hey, Infernal, do you
Go loot, you fuck!
I have been. I've just stopped by every time.
Do you care? Do you want to even mess with the other one, or just go straight to the other bitch?
They all deserve punishment.
Oh, that could be after we get any questions answered.
Sure. As Ash just slowly wipes the blood off the dagger,
Your turn. I'm
Which
guys,
one
the
you
head
go?
matron.
the head matron,
Your turn
Turn
to
that.
talk.
Okay.
whom Ash literally just kicks to the ground.
Go to hell.
Again,
I don't know you
let us
bastards
leave.
anything.
Do you really want to try that?
Use the
I'm
steak
not as
knife.
weak as the bitch you tried.
Cuts off a finger.
Oh!
You make this worse.
I opened the door.
It's sealed. So they can't run away. Destroys the whole
You know
fucking
what? Why are
thing.
we even wasting? We'll just call one of those things. Where Daedro?
Yeah.
Give me one of those things.
Holds down the bitch with his foot, unseals the dagger.
Sorry.
Unseals
we should
the
probably
door.
grab that from him before we started.
I'm not using a steak
I
knife.
pulled the steak knife out of the door and handed it to
I'll
him.
use a steak knife. Give me
I
that.
handed it to Azrael then.
Okay.
And,
Gives her the truth serum.
Ash just looks at the steak knife real quick. Yeah, it's sharp enough.
I don't care. Sharp.
it doesn't need to be sharp.
No.
It's sharp enough to cut through skin, not cleanly.
It just needs to hurt.
Oh, it will.
It doesn't have to be.
Ash just is like,
Yeah.
bangs it against the stone wall edge first. Then it'll hurt more.
Fine.
It's more dull now.
Alright, I go back to eating.
Gives her the truth
Scales
serum.
off.
So, tell us about the cult and what you know. No lies, only tricks here.
Danger, get the crosses ready.
She manages to make her save against the truth serum.
Ash is gonna start
And just
slowly
tells you nothing.
Okay.
Start slitting her arm.
Okay. From like here or like
From like
here?
here
Oh, okay.
down the entire arm.
Okay.
She endures it.
She is still marked.
Actually, yeah. Could you give her disadvantage on something?
No, I can make
You
it
do
easier.
have the second vial.
Oh, we can give her more than once. Wow. Oh, Wonderland.
No.
What?
The torture drug.
That is
Oh.
the torture drug.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's something else.
You gave chartreuse syrup. You didn't do the torture drug yet.
Well, Ash wants to have some fun first.
Okay. They said the head completely attacked.
Head and torso.
Head and torso?
Yes.
They were taking away half the fun.
To be able to position the machine properly, they need the head and torso.
They need an intact head. Do they mean intact body? Like fully intact, or can it be slightly maimed?
It can be stabbed, but it needs to be mostly structurally sound.
Oh, okay. Ash just
Standard case.
straight through, like, in between a couple of ribs, right past some lungs. I won't ask again.
Spin out.
Uses
Start slowly twisting it.
Yes.
Oh.
Spin the neck one way.
Adrian just like
Hey, Pedro, do you want the second?
Suffer.
Hold on. Do you want to ask Pedro the second one for fun?
Sure. Deidre, leave her intact, at least her torso and arms. You can have fun.
Cool.
The
Torso and
head. The head and the torso.
As you were directed by Zerling.
You can have fun with that one.
Alright, cool.
Whatever you want, just make sure the head and torso are intact.
I can make this.
So you take
Oh! She becomes frightened as his eye glows pure red. No pupil, just red.
She still tells you to go to hell. She's scared shitless.
Let's see here. Uses the steak knife to cut off. Start cutting in between the fingers
Could I cast?
and up.
I have cure wounds. I can make this so
Oh
terrible.
no! I have potions of healing.
I have cure wounds.
Yeah,
I
I
can
know.
make this so terrible.
Oh yeah.
I can just
You can do whatever you
roll
want.
hard to knee tap.
That's a good idea. Ash takes out his hammer, bends her knees fucking backwards. Turns her stance.
At that point, she
disintegrating.
passes out.
Pops potion in her.
Cure
Wakey,
wounds.
wakey.
I walk back. He's like, no need.
No
I walk
sleeping
in,
yet.
cure wounds,
No
walk out.
sleeping yet. Continues with the in between the fingers, like going up with the steak knife.
Mm-hmm.
We can make it stop. Real easy, can't we?
You can make this all stop really fast. All you have to do is tell us what we want to know.
Go to hell.
Keeps going higher.
You're just making this more difficult on yourself.
As much torture you give her, she doesn't break.
Well,
Fine, use it.
Hour later, she is not broken.
okay, give her the torture drug.
Fuck, it's been like an hour.
Shit. And before it became an hour, I would have left. And
Use the torture drug.
yeah, I would have probably
Well,
moved the
would I have
kids.
found
And like,
the robot's still protected.
come back in with me. It's all safe. It's safe.
Ish.
As you see, everything has basically been moved out of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there are now non-alloy tentacles picking things up.
Pedro, can you watch them?
Yeah.
When we go finish?
Did I
Okay.
find this book?
Did he find the favorite spoon?
Yes, actually.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, he
Yes.
got a favorite spoon.
Yes.
There we
Okay.
go. Special.
Ash has been, mind you, he's just gotten bored, left the head matron in a corner,
Mm-hmm.
and just sitting there waiting.
Get the crosses out.
Deirdre, did you set up the crosses yet?
Yeah.
Make the main one upside down, please.
Alright. I'll do it later.
What's up with these head bitches and
I'll
not
walk,
talking?
I'll walk in the room real quick.
It kind of makes it a little less
I'm
fun.
going to surgically crowbar, surgically
Do you want to use any of those fun devices before we go on number 2? If they drove you, hold on, what did you do number 2? He's like,
Oh,
This is
she-
number 2.
okay.
She has been absolutely messed up.
No, yeah, while you were gone, Ash had a bit of fun just beating the shit out of the other one. Not even stabbing her, literally punching her.
You feel better?
A bit.
I
Because
have
I'm
some
not done yet.
tests I want to try and run. I say it to the
Azrael starts filleting.
She's cracking like an egg. Like
You
she's
may
just
go and you're stressed out. I need a
breaks.
little bit more time.
I start
seeing what you all did to the head matron,
Oh, it's
the
not
first one, and
funny.
you, it's just she breaks.
Well,
It's not
As soon as you take the kneecaps out, she's broken.
I need to take the kneecaps out?
Yeah.
Take out kneecap. Just like with a crowbar, just
Yeah.
No, I take a hammer and crawl
You know what?
under the kneecaps
Yes.
and pop
I know.
And then I take the tendons,
Azrael's
put them
gonna be
together,
sorry.
and cast mending on the tendons.
Azrael alternates shooting her in her appendages and
And then
healing
I
her
cast
until she
healing
feels
on her.
satisfied.
She just has no kneecaps. This woman has no kneecaps now.
I'm gonna say like
So-
I'm using
She
like
walked perfectly fine.
You
Ash just kind of drags the 1 and 2 out, so rolls them out. Have fun, Pedro. Put them on the crosses.
Alright.
you put them up on the crosses. You bring 3 out eventually to put her on the cross as well.
oh she's full of holes.
Yeah.
But not allowed to die.
Yeah.
I cast Cure Wounds on the
I
field.
felt really good shooting her.
And then do the same I did to 2
Knives are just not my thing.
Yes, but they're good at ways of getting
No
information.
kneecaps.
Yeah.
Just removes her kneecaps and closes the. Well, I don't close the wounds on the.
Also, were you just using Ash's fist like all bloody?
Yeah.
Sure.
Basically,
It's not with his blood. It's
Oh.
the other bitch's blood.
Okay, well, she
You
just
would
does
like notice that her nose is like pretty much caved in.
She would have done it.
second in command.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it
Doesn't
wasn't.
have kneecaps, but it
That
has
wasn't
closed,
mine,
has
thank
closed
you.
surgical wounds.
Mm-hmm.
Surgical.
Surgical, just like
It's just like the
chunks
whole-
of flesh.
It's just the whole kneecap area,
The whole knee area.
knee area. But the headmistress
Yeah.
just has it like loosely
It's
reattached.
somewhat better.
Now,
Oh.
It just has the knee.
mind you, she's like upside down, so Ash is like bending down. Now, are you going to tell us what we want?
Like, whole part
If you say go to hell again, I'm going to rip your mouth apart.
Cast locate object with the scroll. Goes find the brand.
You find it.
Okay, so
Do you want to start it up and run the shit out of it?
Would
honestly,
you like to say anything before I do the same with your elbows?
hold on.
Just figure out how
I don't know.
the elbows work.
I wonder how that elbows work.
Okay, yeah. That's a yes.
Ripping and jiggling.
Yeah. Start a fire.
Fuck.
That's a
They start up a
definite.
fire and heat up the brand.
Yeah, all 3 of them get it. Oh, look, you guys
Okay.
can be sacrifices too. Oh wait, you're not gonna live long enough.
Just wait.
You want that?
Eventually they'll learn.
You want that?
won't either.
You want that elbow still?
You won't.
You want elbows?
Right.
Too bad there's already a special place that's made awfully hellacious for you when you get there.
You and the rest of your friends.
Extra
I'll just,
special.
I'll just start taking apart their elbows.
Extra
The
special.
headmistress's elbows, you just start pulling them apart.
You're never gonna hurt anyone ever again. And all you're ever gonna do is hurt for the rest of your fucking existence. So, have fun in the house.
Did you give her the torture drug?
Oh
Yeah, definitely already.
Oh, you see. Ugh, puke, shit, piss are coming. Ah! Why does it burn?
Did we start on the side yet?
Hmm?
Did we start on the side yet? Did we
Not
start
quite.
on the side?
Why does it burn?
Now, we can make that pain end real fast. Tell us what we want to know.
No. What do you want to know?
Everything.
Whatever you're gonna tell us. Everything. Anything.
What do you know about the cult? What relations do you have with it? Who else is running it?
Where are the other orphanages?
We're all humans. We don't know where the other orphanages are. We keep that information separate so no one can spill on the others.
How close
The only
are you?
thing I can tell you is the person I immediately report to.
Okay,
And
who's
who is
that?
that?
Contact. Don't know actual name, only alias. Father. Pedro.
How close are you to finishing your goal?
Yeah, Danger like digging through fucking elbows.
Ah!
How close are you to your end goal?
I don't know. Still have much to do. But far closer than when we first began.
You're not gonna be around to see it.
They did say we could burn the bodies, right?
Oh yeah.
Ash will just go over, take like a tongs or something, grab a piece of firewood, throw it at the crew's faces.
Yep. Gonna burn.
Rotten hell.
As you set up to burn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Blow the fuck up, Daedra. We're leaving.
As you have the Nautiloid's last tentacle lift up the last of the other good stuff. Lift you all up. As you see this place starting to go up in flames around them.
Little firework goes off, knocks out like the fucking tower.
Well, just like,
Takes the
just like
brand.
Abe.
Should we do this for evidence here or take it with us?
Basically, it just goes.
Do we leave the brand here or do you think we should take it with us?
Did they say anything about taking the brand?
Leave it for evidence.
Leave it for evidence.
Okay.
Yeah,
We will leave all the evidence at the lab.
Yeah.
Basically,
Okay.
the explosions
Like-
go like this.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Rather, boom, boom.
Like far enough away from the building to where the evidence doesn't get caught on fire. But
It just all the way through and then up to the second level and similar up.
also whenever Ash used the brand, he would have used gloves.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what I did there, I'm not going to do. There were not living free laws, so
Get rid of anything that runs a basin on the brand.
yeah.
Nice. You do that.
And also any fingerprints that would have been for like whatever.
You all
Also
successfully
smashes the window that we circled through.
rescue the.
There was no need for that. Why'd you go
Why
and
not?
smash the window?
Make
I
it
blew
look
it up.
To be fair,
He did
why not?
like full on.
Leveled the building.
I'm guessing you got.
except for like the area around them.
Literally everything.
I imagine you put the.
A kleptomaniac.
Danger was like crying that he couldn't get the building itself.
I'll have the tools for that at the moment. So yeah.
I'm imagining you probably put the
That's not something we're going to worry about because we will.
bodies on the cross.
Not gonna lie, it's not working.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere around this yard.
The documents are sitting on a chair. Like I
Danger
said,
really is. Okay, what did you teach him over those 4 years? He really is.
I didn't teach him these things. He's just insane.
I have reasons there. But
You sure?
But yeah,
Yes,
this
I'm
yard,
sure.
so that you have the burning house behind them as fire for them.
Yeah.
Like almost like basically it's against the wall, so that when the building blows, it hits them as well. Against them.
basically,
And then
So, like, right.
right next to the gate,
Ash will take the evidence
are
and then
sitting
drop
there.
it, like not scattered, but like in a bundle with a rock in it, and just drop it. Roughly.
I set him on a chair.
Oh, you set him on a chair.
I set him on a chair.
You can set that chair in front of them somewhere.
Right there.
I sit
Right
the
at
chair
the front.
right
Yeah.
She's like, here's the evidence of why we did this.
and they're held together, like not so they don't fly away with a pot.
No, not a pot, a rock.
No, a pot.
I don't think Daedra would get rid of a pot.
Like
Oh, one of their
One
pops.
of their pops.
No, actually, you are given a special item to set on top of it.
And he
That has
said,
weight.
she said Sophia, and what was the guy's name again?
It's designed to give you all like a
Hollow or something like
Does
that.
that ring a bell to me at all?
You know, or me
what?
with
The
the alias.
Nope.
To either of us with our backgrounds?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. You know, one well versed in aliases, one well versed in aliases.
Yeah.
And one's in a cult orphanage in Sophia.
I never heard them ever say that name before.
Nope.
No?
What was the name again?
Father Pedro.
Father Pedro.
Okay.
Now you just see Ash kind of rubbing his evil eye.
You okay?
It's just.
And on that note, we're going to take a quick pause for a break.
Okay.
So.
I overclocked it.